A new intelligence is rising, and it's not bound by the limits of flesh or bone. Artificial intelligence, once a fantastical concept reserved for Hollywood thrillers, is now woven into the fabric of everyday life. From the moment you wake and check your phone to the way traffic lights coordinate the city around you, AI is silently orchestrating a world that feels ordinary, yet is profoundly extraordinary. What was once the stuff of science fiction, the rise of machines that think, learn, and act, is now a reality, and it demands we confront both wonder and fear. Is this the dawn of a golden age or the subtle beginning of an era where humans cede control to algorithms? The journey of AI mirrors humanity's own search for understanding. For centuries, we have marveled at the workings of our brains, the incredible network of neurons that process, adapt, and create. Early attempts to mimic this complexity through artificial neural networks were limited, able to solve only simple problems. Yet over decades, these networks evolved into deep learning systems, structures layered with sophistication, capable of processing enormous volumes of data and discerning patterns invisible to the human eye. Machine learning, at its core, is about teaching computers to learn from data to make predictions and decisions with minimal human intervention. And as AI grows, it infiltrates corners of life once deemed uniquely human: healthcare, finance, transportation, and even creativity. Every day, millions encounter AI unknowingly. The route your GPS maps, the recommendations streaming across your favorite apps, even the management of public transportation timetables, these are AI at work. It's not just automation. It's the quiet intelligence that observes, predicts, and acts. Deep learning allows machines to teach themselves through experience, improving with every interaction. Google's AlphaZero, for example, learned to master chess, Go, and shogi by playing millions of games against itself, discovering strategies no human had conceived. This kind of intelligence doesn't merely mimic human thought. It evolves independently, exploring possibilities we might never imagine. Yet even with these breakthroughs, creativity remains the frontier. AI can optimize, calculate, and analyze, but replicating the spark of human ingenuity remains elusive. A robot may beat a world champion at chess, but can it invent a new form of art? Can it understand the nuance of humor, the poetry of language, or the emotional weight of a decision? AI's integration with robotics is equally transformative and equally misunderstood. Public imagination, fueled by cinema, often exaggerates capabilities. Humanoid robots walking among us with flawless dexterity, capable of independent thought and malevolence. Reality is far more nuanced. Robots are not yet autonomous in the ways movies portray. They struggle with tasks humans consider trivial, recognizing objects, opening doors, manipulating delicate tools. Each small feat, from distinguishing an apple from a pear to navigating a cluttered room, requires immense computational learning. Robotics' implications for society are profound. Consider surgical applications. AI-driven machines can process massive quantities of medical data, assisting surgeons with unparalleled precision, magnifying fine structures, and performing movements beyond human steadiness. In some cases, this has already saved lives. Adjusting drug dosages based on patterns in data rather than uniform protocols has improved survival rates for pediatric patients. AI's promise in medicine is not just speed or efficiency, it is the ability to uncover insights invisible to human observation. Yet human oversight remains essential. This leads to one of AI's most challenging frontiers: morality. Can machines be taught ethics? Can an algorithm weigh decisions where no good choice exists, as Thomas Beckett's dilemmas might suggest? Autonomous vehicles illustrate this tension vividly. In a crash scenario, should a car protect its passengers at all costs or minimize overall harm? Programming these decisions touches not only law and engineering, but philosophy itself. The public grapples with these questions as much as engineers. Weaponization intensifies these ethical dilemmas. Lethal autonomous drones and robotic combatants provoke debates, not unlike those surrounding nuclear technology. How do we prevent misuse while enabling progress? Interestingly, Robots could, in theory, act more dispassionately in warfare than humans, free from anger or desire for revenge. The integration of AI into human environments, homes, offices, public spaces, adds another layer of complexity. Humanoid robots must understand human emotions, facial expressions, and intent. Humans read and respond to emotions instinctively. Robots must learn these signals, interpreting smiles, frowns, or hesitation across cultures and contexts. Misreading these cues can have consequences, from simple miscommunication to dangerous errors. At the same time, robots signaling their own emotional state could create unprecedented collaboration, allowing humans to adjust interactions intuitively. The potential is staggering, but the challenges are equally formidable. The duality of AI, its promise and its peril, is mirrored in public perception. Hollywood-inspired fears of malevolent machines coexist with awe at breakthroughs in healthcare, robotics, and education. Yet the true story is more subtle. AI is neither inherently benevolent nor malicious. Its impact depends on design, oversight, and application. Robust legislation, ethical frameworks, and transparent decision-making, such as the European concept of explainable AI, ensure that the public can understand and trust AI's choices. Without these structures, fear and misunderstanding may overshadow progress. The rise of AI challenges humanity to reconsider intelligence itself. From deep learning neural networks to robotic dexterity, from predictive medical algorithms to autonomous vehicles, we are witnessing the creation of systems capable of learning, adapting, and assisting in ways once unimaginable. Yet these systems are still learning, evolving, and dependent on human guidance. True general intelligence, the ability of machines to think creatively, understand nuance, and program themselves, remains distant. Progress is real, but the journey is long, complex, and intertwined with society, ethics, and human ingenuity. We are living at a pivotal moment. AI offers tools to lift burdens, enhance capabilities, and solve problems beyond human capacity. It also poses ethical dilemmas, security risks, and societal challenges. The golden age or the beginning of the end is not predetermined. It is a reflection of choices we make, the rules we establish, and the care with which we guide this emerging intelligence. One thing is certain. The rise of AI is no longer hypothetical. It is here, silently reshaping the world and demanding that humanity navigate both its marvels and its perils with wisdom, courage, and imagination.